Hello and welcome to Toyama, Japan. It's the start of a crucial penultimate window of the World Cup qualifying campaign for the hosts here today. The Toyama City Gymnasium sold out as Japan look to catch the top three in Group F, catching form at just the right time. Elsewhere in this group, Australia against Iran is well underway in Melbourne, and later on today the Philippines host Kazakhstan in Manila. A look at the standings sees Japan in fourth. It's the top three that guarantee places at the World Cup. They're a win behind the Philippines. The best fourth place team will also go through, though, across the two groups in this second stage. So another win would put Japan in a great position to push for a place at the 2019 FIBA World Cup. It is, however, too late for Qatar to do the same. They only squeezed through into the second stage. They were 2-4 in the first stage, only avoiding elimination over Iraq on points differential. They've since lost back-to-back games in this stage by a colossal 52 points at home to Australia, 43-95 the score in that one, and then most recently by 11 against the Philippines in Manila, 92-81 to fall to 2-6 overall. Panagiotis Giannaris is the head coach for Qatar. And we will now get the introduction of the Japanese team in front of this sold-out crowd. They only finished third in their first stage group behind Australia and Philippines, but that hardly tells the story. Japan lost each of their first 4 games, 3 of them by 6 points or fewer though. They won their last 2 to make it into this stage, handing Australia their only defeat of the tournament so far and winning by a single point on home soil as well, and then battering Chinese Taipei on the road. They've since won both of their games in this round by 15 points in Kazakhstan and then by 14 over Iran and Tokyo, making it 4 straight wins to follow on from those 4 straight defeats at the start of the campaign. These players and these fans are desperate to see that winning run continue. Should be a fantastic atmosphere here in Toyama.
And now here's Team Japan. Number 2, Yuki Togashi. Number 6, Makoto Hiyashima.
Looking to qualify for the World Cup for the first time since 2006, when they qualified as the host nation before finishing right down in 20th. They've only ever qualified for the World Cup 4 times. Their best ever finish was 11th all the way back in 1967 in Uruguay. They also played at the tournament in 63, 98, and of course, as I say, most recently in 2006. They've given themselves a wonderful opportunity with those 4 straight wins to get back to the big stage again under coach Julio Lamas.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the national
Let's
anthems.
pause now for the 2 national anthems.
国歌の斉唱を行います。皆様どうぞご起立いただき、国旗にご注目ください。The national anthem of Qatar. the national anthem of Japan. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for your cooperation.
It is the start of the fifth window, the penultimate window of the new FIBA international calendar for these two. The biggest centrally controlled basketball project of all time. We begin with 80 different countries. A field that's been narrowed down to 60 for this second stage. Only 32 can make it to the tournament finals in China next year, and only 7 from the continent of Asia. Japan so desperately want to be one of those. If they are to battle the other group for the best fourth place finish, well then China in fourth or 5 and 4 in Group B. Japan with a win today would also move to 5 and 4 over the first 9 games out of 12, so it is incredibly tight. Take a look at the rosters here, and Qatar will lean on Mohamed, averaging 12.3 points per game. He had an impressive 26.7 rebounds and 5 assists in the last qualifier against the Philippines, the number 10. Suleiman Khalid, averaging just 8 points a game, was their second leading scorer, wearing the number 22. Both of those players are in the starting 5. Mohamed shooting the ball ever so well, 49% inside and 54% from downtown, also averaging 4.9 rebounds. Khalid leading the way with 6.2 rebounds a game, so those two big on the boards, and that's an area Qatar will look to here today. As for the home team, it's all about Nick Fazekas, who is back. His first appearances since the June-July window, a remarkable 28.5 points and 11.5 rebounds per game over the 2 appearances in that window for the 33-year-old naturalised player. Number 6, Makoto Ejima, is key as well. And both of those players make the starting 5. Ejima averaging 13 points, 3.8 assists, 3.8 rebounds and 1.4 steals per game in qualifying. He's shooting 61% inside and 44% from downtown. 2 sets of players across to the benches for a final few words from the 2 coaches. Panagiotis Giannaris of Qatar, and Julio Lamas, the Argentine head coach of Japan, winner of the Liga Sudamericana back in 2006, the same year that Japan last qualified for the World Cup.
And now here's Team Japan. Number 2, Yuki Togashi.
That's Carlos Bowers as head coach of Argentina as well, including the London Olympics in 2012 and the last FIBA World Cup in 2014. The Japanese team really have turned their campaign around. 4 straight defeats to start, averaging just 70.5 points per game. They've since won 4 in a row, scoring 85.5 points on average. They arrive at this one shooting the better percentages from all distances. There's a big difference on the outside, where Japan shoot 35% and Qatar just 27%. It leads to 11.5 more points a game on average from Japan. They also average 4 more assists, 3.2 more steals and 4 fewer turnovers than Qatar. There's going to have to be a huge improvement in a number of areas for the away team to cause an upset in this one. Before we start, a moment's silence for the late FIBA Secretary General Patrick Baumann.
黙祷。ありがとうございました。お直りください。
A moment's silence impeccably observed. Patrick Baumann, may he rest in peace. One area that could give Qatar a bit of an advantage perhaps is rebounding today. These two teams neck and neck in that department. 27 defensive, 9 offensive boards for each team on average. But Qatar scores slightly more from second chance opportunities. They'll need to be big on the boards and bring their overall A-game here tonight. The other option, of course, is to shoot the lights out from downtown, something they did in the first half of their last game in the Philippines, when they went up by 17 points before the interval. But they went cold from the outside after the break, losing the second quarter by 16, and eventually losing the game by double figures. Their numbers suggest a shooting performance like that for a full game is highly unlikely. Japan ranked 49th in the world, set to take on Qatar ranked 62nd. It's surely a must-win for the host to keep the pressure on the top 3 in Group F. Kazakhstan to come here on Monday. They finish with both games in Iran and Qatar in February and want to make the most of their home court in this window. They're relying on third-placed Philippines slipping up or on finishing as the best fourth-place team across the 2 groups. They need every win they can get Japan. Now looking for the first score, it goes straight away into Fazekas and he has it knocked away. Qatar able to get on the ball. Prodding and probing is Suleiman Khalid, trying to find a way through and drawing the first foul of the game.
Number 6,
A positive start on the defensive end for Qatar, forcing the turnover in the opening seconds, and now a chance to take the first lead of the game. And working around to Mohamed on the far side, he turns and misses the shot. The rebound reeled in by Takeuchi. Dirty on the offensive end, hands it off to Tanaka. Across to the far side, Japan trying to find a route through. Lovely drive to the basket for the score from Makoto Hajime. Mohamed across to this near side to Mohamed. Shot clock winding down here on Qatar to the final 3 seconds. The three-point shot too long. They'll try and get the offensive rebound, but Fazekas is there. Daike Tanaka moves it on to Nick Fazekas. Looking to attack left hand, gets inside into the paint, forced away, still able to pick it up and to put it in. The first score for Nick Fazekas, who averaged an incredible 28.5 points over his previous 2 qualifying appearances. Mohamed passes it off. Here's Mohamed looking to attack into the paint. Back and a foul, the second on Japan in the opening 2 minutes. That one on Hajime. And both of them, in fact, on Hajime, so that's a blow for Japan early on. One of their leading players has to go to the bench with that foul trouble in the opening 2 minutes. Fuda. Qatar looking for their first score. Shot clock winding down again. Fuda looking to dance through the defense. Hangs it high at the shot clock buzzer. Tremendous play from Mustafa Ehsan Fuda on his first appearance in this qualifying campaign. Fizzed across to the far side. They'll move it around the perimeter now. Tanaka hands it off. Togashi, who's in the game. Fazekas floats one up, misses. Offensive rebound for Japan, though. Fazekas setting the high screen, receives it now on the stripe, across to the far side. The long two won't go. Fazekas big on the boards again and puts it in. 2 field goals already for Nick Fazekas. Japan up by 4 once more. Mohamed pivoting, creating the room and scoring. Qatar's leading player up and running as well. 12.3 points per game on average for him. He's played in every single one of the qualifiers. Togashi receives it again here. Yuki Togashi looking to dart in, kicks it out. Really good look for 3, and it goes for Daiki Tanaka. Shooting 38% from downtown over this campaign. Japan up by 5 early on. And they force another turnover as well. Fazekas lost the handle on the ball, turns it over to Fuda. Out to this near side, an open 3 for Qatar as well. And Suleiman Khalid says thank you very much. He came in shooting just 15% from 3-point range, but he drains that one to get Qatar back within 2. Baba goes behind the back. One of the rising stars of Japanese basketball finds Fazekas towards the end of the shot clock. He misses that one. And the rebound reeled in by Mohamed. Japan up by 5. Qatar now have a chance to get back level or maybe even take the lead. Khalid forced away this time, having hit the 3 a few moments ago. Shot clock down to the final few seconds once more. It's a good look at the basket though. And Qatar off the mark again. Togashi. Tanaka. Fazekas perched on the perimeter this time, looks to spin into the paint, gets away from Mohamed and scores again, his 3rd field goal. He's got 6 of Japan's 11. Fuda. Khalid fires it into Mohamed. Mohamed looking to bully his way past Fazekas. And the contact called on Joji Takeuchi. Another key player for Japan down the years. Averaged a double-double back at the 2015 Asian Championships. Twin brother of Keisuke Takeuchi, who's also on this Japanese roster. Mohamed gets to the foul line. And misses the first. He shot the ball very well from the field in this campaign. 49% inside, 54% from downtown. But he struggles from the line. Japan with Tanaka finding a free route to the rim. The lead stretched to 6. And Tanaka has 5 points. Fuda. Khalid across to the corner. Mohamed back to Khalid again. Fuda, he's open for 3 and it falls short. They're only 1 of 4 from the outside, Qatar. Tanaka. Tanaka driving in again, so positive early on. Daiki Tanaka. A clear foul on Mohamed. Tanaka's 3 of 3 from the field for his, in fact 2 of 2 from the field, I beg your pardon, for his 5 points. And he'll get a chance to add to that tally from the line.
Guys, it's our defensive problem. We don't communicate. Offense, just be focused. It's very easy to play against their zone defense. just attack the gaps every time. It's very easy against their zone defense, but don't dribble on the spot. Move the ball, go high, go in. Don't walk. Push the ball to the floor. More. Okay? The tempo of the game, our tempo of the game. Fight for that. At the one side, Malik at the other. Start for Malik side. Reverse it. Nasser, you catch it from the outside for a moment.
The Qatar coach looking for more penetration. They've taken more three-point shots than they have two-point shots so far. Japan, though, are getting in at will to score on the inside. 5 of 8 from two-point range. And they've hit their only three-pointer as well. And now they have their first trip to the line with Tanaka looking to add to his 5 points. And if he makes them both, he'll be over his qualifying campaign average already. 6.5 points, 1.3 steals per game so far. He's shot 48% inside, 38% from downtown. He misses the first, so he only has the opportunity to get to 6 points here. The first miss of any type in the game for Daiki Tanaka. Only Jordan have made more free throws than Japan in Asia in these qualifiers. Qatar have made the fewest of all the teams remaining in this second stage. Japan up by 7 as Tanaka hits the second. Khalid into the game for the first time is Avdic. Back to Khalid, he'll take the long 2. Good look at the basket, doesn't go though. Offensive rebound for Mohamed is their first of the game. Khalid, little pump fake. Defense doesn't bite though, and he gives it back to Fuda. He flicks one from the foul line, way off the mark. Here's Tanaka looking to pierce the paint down the other end, kicks it across to the far side, and the long 2 drops. Yude Baba. Japan up by 9 here in the first quarter. Qatar looking to weather the storm, popped away from Avdic. And a chance now in transition. Shinoyama lays it up and takes a hard hit mid-air. And he will go to the line for 2. A chance for Japan's first double-digit lead. The foul on Malek Abdullah. Ryosei Shinoyama missing the first. He's not played long minutes in this campaign, but he's averaged 3.5 points, 2.5 assists per game. Misses both, so it remains 9 points, but another offensive rebound. It seemed to just bounce and hang in the air and wait for Otta to move across and grab it. And Fazekas from the outside misses. Another offensive board. Qatar really struggling right now. Fazekas makes them count. Four offensive rebounds. Khalid. Abdullah trapped on the baseline and knocked away. A foul called on Otta. And it must have been a shooting foul because Qatar at the line, only Japan's 4th team foul. And they get the offensive rebound from it as well with Abdullah. Khalid across to Mohamed. Intercepted into the hands of Baba. 10 points the Japanese lead. They move the ball quickly down the other end of the floor. And the travel called against Shinoyama. Japan turn it over for the third time. The big 2 minutes or so here for Qatar. They want to remain certainly no further behind than this, down by 10. Japan threatening to blow them away early on. Mustafa Essam Fuda. Mohamed. Faris Nasser Al Reyes. And an offensive foul, another turnover for Qatar. That is turnover number 4 for them. Otter. Baba. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter. Tanaka moves it on. Shot clock down to the final 3. Tanaka again, off the mark. And Avdic gets his hand to the ball, and he's fouled in the process. Qatar know they need to protect their own backboard better than they have been doing. 4 offensive rebounds already for Japan. They lead the overall rebounding count 10-4. Japan at the foul limit now, so that foul will see Qatar walk all the way down the other end of the floor for Faris Avdic to shoot foul shots. His team looking to eat into a double-digit deficit. Eight points the gap. Tanaka turns it over as he was looking across for Shinoyama. And a little bit of cause for concern for Julio Lamas and Japan. Towards the end of this first quarter, Qatar given a route back into the contest. Fuda. And Reyes. And Mohamed will shoot the static long ranger over the top of the defense and knocks it down. Only a 2-pointer, but Qatar have scored 4 without reply now. Mohamed doubles his tally. Shinoyama. Tanaka. Screen coming from Otter, across to the far side it goes. Shinoyama floats one over the defense and scores beautifully. Final minute of the quarter, Japan up by 8. Fuda. Avdic trying to shake off the attentions of the defense, which forces the turnover as Avdic gets called for a travel under intense pressure from Shinoyama. Now a chance for Japan to restore that double-digit lead. Baba looking to work with Shinoyama. He wriggles away. Left-hand drive forced away from the paint. Baba on the perimeter. Otter trying to manufacture some room for him, and Baba slices through the defense, but he can't finish. In traffic in the paint. And the shot clock turned off at the end of the quarter. Qatar with a chance to go in down by only 5 or 6 if they can get the score here. Fuda. Pulls it back to the perimeter. The clock winding down. They have to take on the shot. They get it away, and it goes in as well for Abdul Rahman Abdel Halim. The three-pointer at the buzzer closes the gap to 5. They will have to check that it counts, but it looked to me like he just got it away in time. Japan, who've led by double digits, only up by 5 at the end of one, 20-15, off the desperation heave of a three from Abdelhali. So 20-15, the lead for Japan. It could have been so much better than that. Qatar with a three-pointer at the buzzer. 8 of 12 on the inside. Japan dominant, close to the basket. A couple of threes keeping it close for Qatar, though, including that one in the final second of the first period. Daiki Tanaka with 6 points for Japan, including that one from the outside. They're led, though, by the 8 points of Nick Fazekas, who's 4 of 7 from the field. And Khalid knocking down the first of those 2 threes for Qatar before the one at the buzzer. Mo Mohammed leads the way, but with just 4 points for Qatar. Japan shooting 60% from the field so far. Qatar just 45%. And Japan have taken 4 more field goal attempts because of the rebounding numbers. They've grabbed 4 offensive rebounds already. Abdelhalim slicing through the defense again. The man who hit the three-pointer at the death in the first quarter starts the second quarter with a bang as well, and Qatar are within 3. Fazekas back in the game. This is his first shot since coming back in off the bench. Qatar's comeback until this point has coincided with Nick Fazekas being off the floor. A chance to tie or get within 1 here, but they turn it over to Fazekas, and now a chance for Japan to run the floor with Baba. Back to Fazekas again. And they'll slow it down and play in the half court with Shinuyama. They don't ever really slow it down too much, Japan, though. And Hejima hits the corner 3. Japan double their lead to 6. Avdic across to Fuda, back to Avdic again into the foul line. Abdelhalim starting to heat up, and he hits another one. 3 field goals in a row for Abdelhalim. Fazekas to Hejima. Back to Fazekas on the foul line. Lovely pass that is, and the overhead pretty finish from Baba. 6 points for Udai Baba. First assist for Fazekas. Japan by 6. Fuda. Abdullah away from Abdelhalim, and he almost got it to go with the contact. Instead, he'll have to earn them from the stripe, and having only just come back in, 2 early fouls from Makoto Hejima. He picks up his 3rd. So Japan will continue without one of their star players here. 3 fouls in just under 4 minutes on court for Makoto Hejima. Just after he hit that corner 3 as well, to show you what he can do. You have to praise the impact, though, of Abdelhalim, the number 96 for Coach Panagiotis Giannaris' team. He's come in and hit 3 of 4 from the field, 3 in a row for 7 points to lead Qatar. He only averaged 2.2 points over his previous 5 qualifying appearances in this campaign. 4 points the gap. Fazekas. Baba across to Togashi. Togashi again. Looking to dance with the defense. The crossover. Pull-up 3 doesn't go. Qatar growing into this ball game. Reyes looking to manufacture some room for Fuda. Fuda driving into the paint, pivots back out, gets away from the defense and scores as he pivoted away from Togashi. Qatar back within 2 from a double-digit deficit, and that will force the Japanese timeout. Stockton turned on a dime. Mustafa Essam Fuda, impressive on his first qualifying appearance for Qatar.
You are playing the half full. What are you doing? Yuki got the ball. Young team. Full team. We are playing 10, 11 meters to the basket. Attack 2 or 2 sides. But we get Figueroa. All we want opposite team to put him on the Figueroa. Okay? Also, keep feeding the high ball, wings, drop, for this pass open shot. Okay, let's go. Hey, let's go defense. Let's go hard. Let's go hard. Defense.
25-23, the Japan lead. And what a comeback from the team on their travels, led by Abdelrahman Abdel Halim, who's got 7 points. Starting with a buzzer-beating 3 at the end of the first quarter. Fazekas across to the far side, and the 3 for Japan off the back of the timeout falls short. Fuda. He's really growing in confidence and presence in this game as well on his first appearance in the campaign. And that one floated in will fall for Al Reyes to tie the score for Qatar. Togashi. Across to the far side, the fake in Fazekas. Falls short on the shot. Now a chance, unbelievably, for Qatar to take the lead, having trailed by double figures. Shot clock down to the final 2 seconds. The 3-pointer at the buzzer, but the offensive rebound off the miss. A fresh 14 on the shot clock here. Fuda. Fuda pulls up for the long 2 and hits it, and Qatar are back in front, having trailed by double figures. Fuda 3 of 6 now for 6 points. A couple of those here in the second quarter already. Fazekas moves it on. The long 2 falls, or the long 3 rather, falls short. The offensive rebound, and then taking a whack is Yuki Togashi off the back of that missed 3. And he will go straight to the bench. That does not look good. We've seen an incredible turnaround in this game, though. A whack to the ankle for Togashi. They're already struggling with Makoto Heijima on 3 fouls, Japan. Fazekas shoots the outside shot, doesn't get the bounce, and it's going to be a wayside ball. Fuda moves it on, back out to the perimeter for the three. It falls short this time. That brings an end to the run of 3 straight field goals for Abdel Halim. Japan trying to get level. And it looked like they were going to blow Qatar away at one point in this ball game early on. Bounce pass towards the baseline, swatted away by Abdel Halim, who's doing a bit of everything off the bench. What a performance from Abdel Rahman Abdel Halim here in this first half to turn the tide. Corner 3 off the inbound pass won't go. Rebound secured by Harry Motto. A fresh 14 on the clock for Japan here. Kick to the corner, 3-point shot. Shino Yama misses it. Fuda. Just look at that, 2 of 11 from the field in the quarter, Japan. Mohamed turns and fires, and everything going down for Qatar right now. They lead by 4. Japan trying to stop the rot here. Fazekas back out to the outside. Final 4 minutes of the first half. Japan red hot in the first, have gone stone cold in the second. That's going to be a long 2 if it goes. It doesn't. Japan scored 20 points in the first 10 minutes. They've scored just 5 over the last 6.5. Avdic moving it on. Abdel Halim hands it off on the perimeter. Shot clock down to the final 3. Looking to quicken the pace now. Off-balance shot though. Fuda wanted a foul and doesn't get it. Now they have to get back on defense. Tanaka. Shinoyama across to the corner. They're going to take the 3 with Furukawa. How badly Japan needed that one to stop the bleeding. Back within 1. And Qatar call a timeout. Japan's first score since the 8-minute 22-second mark in this quarter. It's a 5-minute drought they've just ended.
Hey, we have 0 team fouls. 0 team fouls. Kick the rush. The foul cut. If you have, don't give easily fouls, okay? Play on defense, play hard, stay in front of them. If you have to foul, foul hard. In our man-to-man, in their man-to-man, in their man-to-man. Give me. Next time, we can drive. We can drive. You can drive. We take it, waiting the shoot and pull it too. Okay?
Japan's largest lead was 11 points at 18-7 back in the first quarter. A 5-minute drought, just more than 5 minutes here in the second quarter, has seen this first half turn on its head. Moved on by Gain across to the near side. A 3-point shot falls for Abdel Halim, who's up to double figures in the half. Qatar by 4 again. Shinoyama. Wide open 3 for Tanaka to try and answer back. Misses it. And a commanding take on the board from Momar Gay. Two and a half minutes to play in the first half, and a travel called against the ball handler. Qatar called for their 7th turnover. Shinoyama. Fazekas moves it on away from the double team that was greeting him, across to the corner from Tanaka. Good ball movement off the back iron though from Furukawa. Tanaka, Fazekas floats up another wild shot. It's just not happening for Japan here in the second quarter. A foul on Shinoyama. With Momar Gay looking to drive to the basket. It's a 17-8 quarter in Qatar's favour so far. Abdel Halim, left-hand dribble drive, puts it up from the foul line, knocked away, recovered by Shinoyama, who ends up almost on his own bench. That's the kind of effort that Japan have to put in right now. Tanaka. Twisting and turning to get away from the defense and attacking aggressively, drawing the contact from Faris Avdic. Almost got it to fall. Daiki Tanaka. Avdic got a piece of the ball, I think, but also a piece of the player. Not only have Qatar racked up the points in this second quarter and limited Japan on defense, but they've also only committed that one foul. Tanaka 3 of 4 from the foul line. Japan only 3 of 6 as a team though. It's a 2-point ball game with just over a minute and a half to play here in the second quarter. Mohamed hands it off to Mohamed and Momar Gay rather, now on to Khalid. He's forced into the turnover and Japan can run the floor here. Plenty of options and another foul this time. Momar Gay as Harry Motto look to let it up and in. Good defense turning into the transition opportunity on offense. And another trip to the foul line. And they look to improve that shooting percentage from the stripe, and they continue to struggle instead. Tenketsu Harimoto, only 3 of 7 now. And that's the second, it's a 1-point game. Khalid. Mohamed setting the high screen. Khalid forced away though, back out to the perimeter, exchanges passes with Abdel Halim, across to the corner. Gay trying to get down the baseline, that route blocked off, and he's forced into the miss. Fazekas playing quarterback now. Tanaka can't get it to fall again. Shinoyama racing across to try and recover on the hustle play. You can see how much Japan want this. They're putting so much in, but it's just not quite clicking for them right now. You have to credit the away team with a wonderful first half performance. in terms of their recovery. It looked as though it was going to be a walk in the park for Japan until that buzzer-beating three right at the end of the first. Fazekas, he misses again. Scored 8 points very early on, but he's now just 4 of 12 from the field. Final 30 seconds of the first half. And the foul away from the ball handler is on Harry Motto. Will be absolutely delighted with the improvement. He will be perhaps a little concerned. Julio Llamas. Mohamed shoots the three. And the rebound grabbed by Furukawa. A chance for Japan to take the lead here with the shot clock turned off at the end of the second quarter. A big possession for them. Who's going to go into the locker room at halftime with the lead? Daiki Tanaka. He'll try and use up all of these seconds. Fist across to this near side. It's a three for Furukawa. Couldn't beat the buzzer as Qatar did at the end of the first. And it is the away team who will take the slenderest of advantages into the half-time interval. They've come from 11 behind to lead. At half-time, Japan 31, Qatar 32. Look at some of the stats then from that first half. And the away team improving massively their percentage on the inside, 60% shooting now. Japan winning the battle on the board, 6 more on the offensive glass, but still trail in the game. And they've also only had half as many turnovers, but it's Qatar's shooting percentage which sees them ahead, 50% from the field overall. Japan shooting just 35%. That has plummeted since an impressive first quarter. Real encouragement for a Qatar team that, unless a crazy sequence of results occurs, they cannot get to the World Cup, but they are putting in a performance here on the road in Toyama. Puma impressive in his first appearance in this qualifying campaign. It all started so well for Japan though, who were up 20-10 before 5 in a row for Qatar to close out the first quarter. They got them back within 5, a buzzer-beating 3, which really did signal the change in momentum heading into the second. Japan moving the ball so fluidly early on with plenty of shots falling, getting plenty of joy inside as well, but Qatar came back. They win that second quarter by 6 points, 17-11. And their defense forced Japan into a 5-minute-plus drought. There's the buzzer beater that changed it all from Abdel Halim, who has been superb since coming in off the bench. 10 points in the half for him, having averaged just 2.2 over his previous 5 appearances. Hejima in to hit a 3, but he picked up a 3rd foul closely after that and has spent most of the first half on the bench. Fazekas finding the pass that time, but his offensive output has been limited since a strong start. The big Japanese centre now just 4 of 12 from the field, 8.6 rebounds in the half. Fuda floating one in. Down at the other end, he's got 6 points. And Abdel Halim with a big defensive effort as well. Furukawa knocking down a 3-pointer, had an opportunity to give Japan the lead with another corner 3 at the buzzer, but couldn't quite take it. So Qatar have the 1-point advantage heading into halftime. Japan 31, Qatar 32. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with the second half in just a few minutes' time. Welcome back to Toyama, Japan, where the home side trail by 1. They did have an 11-point lead, 18-7 in the first quarter when it looked as though they were going to run away with it. But the away side beat the buzzer at the end of the first, cut the deficit to 5 points, and that signaled a turnaround in the momentum and a change in mood in this arena. Abdel Rahman Abdel Halim, the number 96 for the away team, coming in off the bench and scoring 10 points from that buzzer beater onwards. And they tightened up on defense as well, really limited Japan in that second quarter. Japan scored 20 in the first period, just 11 in the second. And that 11-point lead turned into a 4-point deficit, down to 1 at the half, but plenty of head scratching for coach Julio Lamas and coach Panayotis Giannaris on the away side's bench will be much happier after that second quarter showing. In front of this sold-out crowd of around 5,000 in Toyama, Japan really need to turn it up a gear in the third quarter. Julio Lamas has had a good 10 minutes or so with his team in the locker room at halftime to try and right the wrongs. And they need to get Nick Fazekas back in business. He scored 8 points very early on, but went on a series of misses after that. I believe he hit 4 of his first 6 shots for those 8 points, which means he's missed 8 shots from the field in a row. And that's a personification of the trouble that Japan had on the offensive end. Qatar have forced Japan away from the basket. Japan dominant on the inside in the first quarter and didn't take many three-point shots, but they finished the half having taken 13 from the outside and only hitting 3, Japan. So the away team have forced Japan to shoot from further afield and force them into those misses from long range. You have to give him great credit for that. Abdel Halim, who came up with a block as well as those 10 points to lead Qatar in the first half. They've got 6 points from Mustafa Fuda and from Mo Mohamed as well. Japan start with the ball at the start of this second half. Takeuchi only played 6.5 minutes of the first half, the number 15. Hijima's back in and finding the perfect response as he connects with Nick Fazekas. 2 players who struggled in their own way in that second quarter. Hijima with foul trouble, picking up his 3rd, and Fazekas with those missed shots after starting the game so brightly. Japan back ahead 33-32. Fuda. Mohamed puts it on the floor, gets away from Fazekas, and then put up at the shot clock buzzer, but it wouldn't have counted, a shot clock violation as Khalid released it too late. Japan trying to build momentum at the start of the second half. Shinoyama moved around the perimeter by Baba to Takeuchi. Into the lane, in traffic, across to the far side. Shot clock winding down on the home team as well now. Takeuchi turning under pressure, forced into the shot clock violation. So 1 at both ends of the floor. It's going to be a tough test for his team. Japan in fine form coming in, winning 4 straight in qualifying. Many expected a fairly comfortable win in this one, but Qatar have risen to the challenge. And Fuda has been a key part of it as he gets it to fall high off the window for the three-point play opportunity. Mustafa Essam Fuda making a big difference to this team. Eight points, a couple of assists and a steal. He's 4 of 8 from the field. He started the game with real energy. And the shots weren't falling though, they have started to fall now. And he's really growing in stature. Fazekas reels it in, looks to put it on the floor and has it stripped. Now a 3-on-2 fast break opportunity. Japan getting back quickly in transition. Abdel Halim will take on the 3 and misses it. Offensive rebound though and a fresh 14. Fuda. Only the away side's 4th offensive rebound of the game. Shot clock winding down on Fuda. He skips past the defense again through a gap that seemed like it wasn't there. But he missed the shot after seemingly doing the hard part. Batted away at the other end by Abdel Halim. All a little bit erratic from Japan. Khalid. Mohamed takes on the step back 2 from long range. Japan looking to spark a fast break with Hejima. And now Baba forced to play in the half court. Left-hand dribble drive, throws it back out. He'll take on a 3-pointer for Fazekas and misses. Although it's still going to be Japan ball, a foul from Suleiman Khalid. Fazekas did stop that run of missed field goal attempts with one right at the start of this third quarter, but then misses from the outside. And another illustration that he is being forced to take his shots from further away from the basket. He's been forced into a couple of turnovers quickly at the start of this second half as well. This time he gets fouled. A big mismatch against Fuda. Fazekas hitting from the stripe, his first trip to the line. 11.7 rebounds, a couple of assists and a couple of steals now. And he'll be hoping to improve that field goal percentage, which plummeted in the second quarter. We're neck and neck now, 35-35. Mohamed hands it off on the perimeter, moved on by Avdic, Abdel Halim as well. And then a foul called against Japan. And Shinoyama. (35-35). Inseparable, these two, over 23 minutes so far. Abdel Halim picked off though, a great effort to get back by Baba. He blocked the passing lane and now he moves it on to Takeuchi. Qatar's 10th turnover. Long range 2 falls short. Abdel Halim can't save it on the baseline though. That was the first miss of the game of any type for Makoto Hejima, who's only played 7 minutes because of that foul trouble, but he's being trusted on those 3 fouls to play this third quarter. Takeuchi looking to back in against Mohamed, kicks it out, swung to the corner. Tanaka back to Baba, across to the far side. Here is Hejima for 3, got it to get the Japanese fans on their feet. Hejima 4 of 5 from the field now. Mohamed looking to attack for Zikas. Got a really good look towards the basket and tries to strip him of the ball, but he missed the shot and missed the opportunity. Having gone into that move with great aggression and positivity. There's one or two signs, perhaps, that the momentum is starting to shift again here. Coming out to the perimeter is Baba. Threatens the three, instead drives inside, off the glass, wouldn't go. Zikas there, big on the boards and puts it back in. Japan lead by 5. "14 points and 9 rebounds now for Zikas, who seems to have recovered. And so too have Japan. Fuda finds Mohamed, who has it knocked away as he looked to attack the rim. And Qatar will inbound from the baseline. Khalid, deep inbound pass, recovered by Al Reyes. Moved across to the far side. Food looking to put the defense in the spin cycle, misses the shot though. Tanaka. Fits across from Baba to Takeuchi. He's looking to drive and got the foul from Al Reyes. Japan looking much healthier here in the third quarter, leading by 5, having trailed by 4. And the away team will call a timeout to try and turn things back in their favor.
We close out, do not shoot the night crazy. We ball too easy, we don't box out. Come on guys, we cannot get back to the game every time. Let's focus and finish play. On our offense. And try to, when leaving the ball. Okay, they shoot, okay. Mikey, find good angle to give the here, okay? Hey, when we play this pick and roll, they are waiting with this, okay? Nike, pass and pass, and
The ebbs and flows so far in this game have coincided with the individual form of Nick Zikas. We know how important he is to Japan. A fantastic first quarter as Japan went up by double figures. A poor second quarter as Qatar came back to lead. And he started to catch fire again here in the third. Japan back up by 5, having trailed by 4. And a chance to extend that lead with Takeuchi at the stripe. They're only 6 of 11 from the foul line as a team. It could yet be their undoing. Shoji Takeuchi does get the second though. Fuda around the screen with Mohamed, and he takes on the 3 and it falls well short. Hejima. Takeuchi hands it off to Baba. Zikas knocked away. It will still be Japan ball to inbound from the baseline. Daiki Tanaka to get the ball in to Zikas. Hejima peeling away for the 3, nothing but nylon. Makoto Hejima, the sharpshooter. 3 of 3 from downtown for 11 points in 9 minutes. Japan back up by 9. 4.5 to play in the third quarter. Step back three for Fuda, can't answer back. And Japan get to the board first. And in transition, oh my word, a Toyama takeoff. A huge roar from this sellout crowd. The no-look pass back to the trail from Tanaka. And Yudai Baba landing a big blow. Japan tie their largest lead of the evening at 11 points. And Baba getting the contact as well. Has a chance to stretch that from the stripe. Largest lead with 14 minutes to play. Japan have turned it on again here in the third quarter. Mohamed. He gets contact from Baba, Japan's third foul of the third. Baba now with 7 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds and a steal. Only his first personal foul. And then Mujkic comes in. Only his second appearance in this qualifying campaign. Japan winning this third quarter 16-3. They've turned a 4-point deficit into a 12-point lead. Momar Gay. There's Mohamed looking to drive in. And what a lovely finish that was, as he rode the challenges on his way through the paint. 16-5 now in the quarter. 10 points the gap. Tanaka back to Heijima. Spinning and trying to get away from Mohamed. Draws the attention of the defense. Tanaka. He'll drive in and hang on high off the window. Qatar survive that particular scare. Takeuchi the rebounds. Nothing going down for the away team in this third quarter. Just a couple of field goals. 2 of 11 over the last 7 minutes. Tanaka. 3-point shot for Harry Motto. Yet another. And Japan's lead continues to grow. They were just 3 of 13 from downtown in the first half. They're 3 of 4 from the outside here in the third quarter. Mohamed, risky pass, batted away, and here comes Japan again. Takeuchi all the way through with the contact, and the Japanese joy continues. Surely now an insurmountable advantage. Timeout Qatar. Japan can sense it. A 5th straight win looms large.
We came back from the same defense before. We can do it again. Let's go. Stay in the game. Stay focused and believe you can come back again. On defense, pick up full court. Don't fall there in the bonus and go back to zone. Okay, and now at offense. Go one side, but go all the way. Okay? One. Okay? Play one down and one. Again, man-to-man, play 2 down. 1 down and 1. Again, zone. 3 and back. Okay? Let's go. This side. Go.
Well, this has been a roller coaster ride of a contest from quarter to quarter. Japan in the first, Qatar the second, Japan in the third, and they've blown the game wide open. Hajime playing on those 3 fouls has been able to consistently stay in the game here in the third quarter for the first time in the game. And that has helped Japan grow this lead to 15 with a chance to add 1 more as they look to complete a 3-point play with Joji Takeuchi at the line. And just to reiterate the situation in this group, Japan 4th with a 4-4 record, 1 win behind the Philippines, who are about to tip off in Manila against Kazakhstan. Japan looking to catch the Philippines, or maybe even Iran, who've lost to Australia this morning. Mohammed, high off the window, can't score. Here comes Japan again. Fast break opportunities opening up each and every time, and Baba taking advantage again. 9 points for the 23-year-old. 18 points the lead for Japan. Mohammed spin on the foul line, back out for the 3, which is way off the mark. Hajime across to Tanaka. Japan will slow it down here. Final minute and a half. Hajime to shoot the 3 again. Falls short this time. Mohammed onto Mujkic. They'll try a contested 3. Another miss for Qatar. It is just not happening for them at either end of the court in this third quarter. Tanaka looking to take on all comers and draws another foul and will go to the line for 2. A chance for him to move into double figures. Another look at Baba's strong finish, holding off Malik Abdullah. Daiki Tanaka, who had a team third best 9.2 points, as well as a joint team high 3 assists per game at last year's Asia Cup. His numbers have been below that in this qualification campaign, but they're above that here today. 10 points, 6 assists now, as well as 2 steals. Momar Gay forced away. Looking to attack here is Abdullah. It will still be Qatar ball, only 4 seconds left to shoot though. With Japan up by 20. 44 seconds remaining in the quarter. An off balance, falling backwards. 3 from Abdel Halim, who can't repeat his magic from the second quarter. Japan coming up with magic moments by the plenty here in the third. 22 the lead. Momar Gay perhaps looking to use the screen on the perimeter, goes the other way and gets fouled by Tanaka. Japan's 4th foul. Tanaka, one of 3 players scoring in double figures already for Japan. He's got 10 points, Hajime 11. And Nick Fazekas 14. Although they're doing it without Fazekas at the moment. Static 3 over the top of the defense, knocked down by Momar Gay. 19 points the gap, 5 seconds remaining in the quarter. One more chance perhaps for Baba to pull the trigger. And everything going down in a monster period for Japan. A 31-point third quarter. Japan lead by 21, heading to the 4th, 61-40. Well, this place is rocking now.
FIBA Basketball World Cup is right here. You want it? Come and get it.
And Japan perhaps are coming to get their place at the 2019 FIBA World Cup in China. On course for a 5th straight win. And boy, did they turn it on in that third quarter. After a terrible second. That last shot at the buzzer, just a 2-pointer, so it was a 30-point third quarter, 30-8. And what a response, having lost the second quarter 11-17. A number of highlight reel plays as well. The big trail dunk from Baba off the no-look pass from Tanaka. Perhaps the standout moment of a standout quarter for Japan. Boy, did he enjoy that one. Qatar really struggling. Despite the best efforts of Fuda, who attacked strong there and got that one to fall. All of that second quarter promise has ebbed away. And surely there is no way back now for the away team. Japan will want to make this win, if it is a win, as healthy as possible. And reward this sellout crowd who will be back here again on Monday in Toyama. Mohamed. Across to the far side, Baba there to intercept, but to knock the ball out of bounds. Four in double figures now. After that buzzer beater from Baba, he's got 11 as well. They've shared those points around Japan. Shot clock down to 3. Fuda still had time to step closer to the perimeter, missed from deep. And the travel called against Baba. He's 5 of 8 from the field for those 11 points, 4 assists as well, 2 steals. Mohamed moves it on to Fuda. Jinking and jiving. Abdullah inside to Mohamed, to have the defensive door slammed in his face by Harry Motto. He's really struggled today, as Mohamed, to stamp his authority on this game with any type of consistent scoring. The odd basket here and there. Again, batted away. Back-to-back blocks from Japan. Open 3 down the other end. Harry Motto, Baba big on the boards after that big block. And a fresh 14 for the home team. It's another wide open look for 3, and this time they make it count. Takeuchi up to 9 points. 24 the lead, the largest so far. Abdullah looking for Mohamed. Shot clock down to 5. Mohamed draws the double team, moves it back out to Mojkic, back into Mohamed. Nice inside-outside play from Qatar to get the one-on-one opportunity. Mohamed is now up to double figures with 10 points. Forced away is Harry Motto, back to the perimeter. Tanaka will take on the long 2 and gets it to go. Tremendous trajectory from Tanaka. Fuda to Mojkic. Threatens to hand it off on the perimeter, instead takes it on inside. Recovered though by Harry Motta, who sparks the fast break. Baba, and there's the follow-up. Still wouldn't go down. Exhilarating stuff though for this sold-out crowd. Japan tightening the screw on defense, creating those lightning-fast transition plays. Baba will slow it down this time. Tanaka. Across to the far side, Hejima moves it on to Harry Motta. Just one-on-one, he has it knocked away. Foul called against Emir Mujkic. He's got that left hand against the upper part of the arm of the Japanese player. A few changes for the away team and for the home team as well. Furukawa is in. Shiniyama as well. The three-pointer off the inbound pass very nearly went down for a chance at a four-point play. It's going to be 3 foul shots. Japan here in the fourth quarter have picked up where they left off in the third, and so many contributing. Straight in off the bench, Furukawa takes a big whack on the three-point attempt.
3 shots.
He's only had a minor role across 5 previous qualifying appearances. Takatoshi Furukawa. He averaged 7.8 points per game at the Asia Cup last year, 10.8 points back at the 2015 championships. He's looking to hit 6 points in just 8 minutes here. He's only 1 of 5 from the field today, hitting a three-pointer. But he's 3 of 3 from the stripe. Japan lead by 27. Fuda. An 8-2 fourth quarter so far. Mujkic spins, pops out of his grip. He's able to grab it again, but misses the shot. Shiniyama. Furukawa looking to take it on, driving down the baseline to score the left-handed layup. 8 points now for Furukawa and 5 in just a few seconds off the bench. Timeout called by Qatar. And the Japanese lead stretched to 29.
Which part of the game is not over, you don't understand. Why you give up 1 dribble layup? Why you stop playing? In our offense, I need fist with 4 and 5. Very important for me. But no, nothing to them. Okay, defensively to me, you can play this. Okay? Or you can play this. Okay? Or this. Full command to man and go back to zone defense. Let's go! That's all. Fight in there!
The coach not happy at all. On the away bench, they have let their standards slip. And he still wants them to play hard to get the best possible result they can here, but they trail by 29. And I mentioned Japan had picked up right where they left off in the third quarter. After a 30-8 third quarter, it's been a 10-2 fourth quarter. So the overall second half score, 40-10. Fuda. Corner of the paint, trying to find room to operate. Back it goes to Khalid. On the perimeter, shot clock down to the final 3 seconds. He's going to put up the contested 3. And the rebound's reeled in. Fazekas back on the floor for Japan. Will want to finish with a double-double. He's closing in on that mark. 14 points, 9 rebounds. Baba, here is Fazekas. Back to Baba again. He's had so much help though today, and Baba turns on the afterburners. And what a performance he's had in the second half. 13 points now for Udai Baba. 6 rebounds and 4 assists as well. 2 steals and a block. Japan double the points of Qatar in the paint. Almost knocked away from Fuda. He's able to recover a long 2-pointer. Nowhere near. Shiniyama. Back to Baba. Floated almost in by Fazekas. It looked like it was going to drop momentarily. Mohammed. 4.5 to play. Mohammed's trapped all the way to the baseline by Furukawa. Tenacious defense for Japan, and there's that double-double rebounds for Fazekas. 14 points, 10 boards. Furukawa down the offensive end now, moved on to Harimoto. Fazekas thought about the 3, instead Shinoyama back to Fazekas inside. That's where he lacks it. And Japan running riot in the second half. 16 points, 10 boards for Nick Fazekas, and a chance to add 1 more point from the stripe.
Nick Fazekas, 1 shot.
28.5 points, his average over his previous 2 qualifying appearances. 11.5 rebounds. There's confirmation of that double-double at the bottom of your screen. 17 points, 10 boards so far today with 4 minutes still to play. Will they get something? Qatar points out the ultimate premium for them in the second half. That's just their second field goal of the 4th quarter. 4 points in the quarter. Harimoto looking to attack inside. Rolled his man but couldn't finish. .32 points, the advantage. An incredible lead when you consider that the away team led at the break. And look at that lightning fast burst to the basket from Baba. After the crossover on the perimeter. Baba one of 4 in double figures in scoring for Japan. There could yet be a couple more. Join those. Trying to bulldoze his way through, and doing so to great effect. That time on the drive to the basket is Abdel Bassett. He's come in to play just 3.5 minutes in this 4th quarter. And he's hit 2 of 3 from the field, 2 impressive drives. Only his 3rd appearance in qualifying. He averaged 5 points over his previous 2. He's got 5 in just over 3.5 minutes of this one. Hejima, one of those players in double figures for Japan, despite foul trouble. And a travel called against Hejima this time. His 11 points have come in 17 minutes. He hasn't added to the 3 fouls that he had early in the second quarter. Good discipline in his game as well. Fazekas coming up with a steal, looking to drive the whole half and scores. The strength and concentration to hold off the 2 challenges. 19 points, 10 boards. Fazekas trying to do some work on the defensive end now. Mohamed, and he does. He comes up with another steal and goes for the behind-the-back dribble as well. A bit of showtime from the big centre. It comes to nothing in the end as he turns the ball over, but he's really enjoying this now, is Nick Fazekas, and so too are the 5,000 or so in this arena. A 4th foul on Ryosei Shinoyama. Will send him to the bench and bring Takeuchi back in. Yeah, he's enjoyed that one, Fazekas. He goes to the bench as well. Lashing to Mohamed. Runs into trouble, kicks it back out for the 3. The rebound grabbed by Harry Motto. Takeuchi hands it off to Shinoyama. Furukawa lines up a 3. Isn't able to get it. The rebound for Hejima though. Now he's looking to attack. No look pass, Shinoyama will score. Japan pulling out all the stops and turning it on in front of this sellout crowd. The lead is 33 points. Qatar have been held to just 15 in the second half. A 49-15 half so far. No way through whatsoever. Here they come. Shinoyama. Across to Harry Motto. Back to Shinoyama, and they're forced to play in the half court as Qatar get back in transition. Takeuchi looking to manufacture some room for Hejima. Harry Motto takes on the long 2 and drains it. A 51-point half for Japan. Omar Gay fires to try and answer back. Can't hit, and here comes Shinoyama, still full of energy. Down the floor so swiftly on the fast break for Harry Motto to add to this sizable tally. Final seconds now. Another one off the mark, another rebound for Takeuchi. Another swift pass forward, there's no let-up from Japan whatsoever. Hejima looking to kick it to the far side. They're playing like it's the first seconds of the game. They're still that full of energy. This buoyant Japanese team now 17.9 seconds away from confirming that 5th straight win. Shot clock turned off at the end of the game. Takeuchi, will there be one final score for Japan? Hejima spinning and getting fouled. And that will take the away team to the limit. Makoto Hejima a chance to add to his 11 points from the stripe.
First personal, please. Japan receives a free throw. At the line, number 6, Hejima. 2 shots.
Hejima's first trip to the line here today. He's played almost the entirety of the second half on those 3 fouls. after being limited in minutes in the first half because of that foul trouble. This is the second, but he can't grab his own rebound. 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, a steal and a block. Five straight wins for Japan, who have a place at the World Cup set in their sights. Catching fire at just the right time. They blitz Qatar in the second half, having trailed at the break. They go on to win it by a remarkable 38 points. And they do so with 4 players finishing in double figures, led by the 19 points and 10 rebound double-double of Nick Fazekas. Udai Baba with 13 points, 7 boards, 4 assists, 2 steals and a block was perhaps the pick of the players in the second half. Daiki Tanaka and Makoto Heijima both finishing on 12 points. Tanaka had 7 assists as well to lead Japan in that department. Joji Takeuchi had 9 points. Harry Motto and Furukawa had 8 each. So they had 7 players scoring 8 points or more. What a response after such a disappointing second quarter. 30 points in the third, 24 in the fourth. And they held their opponents to just 15 points in the whole of that second half. You can see the poor shooting percentages of Qatar. Not quite updated for the full game there, but percentages that were so promising in the second quarter and so dismal in the second half. Look at some of those stats now. And that three-point shooting percentage falling to 19% for Qatar. Japan dominating on the boards as well. Almost double the rebounds, more than double on the offensive glass. 4 fewer turnovers. And very impressive indeed over quarters 3 and 4. Look at the game leaders. Fazekas 19 points, 10 rebounds. Tanaka those 7 assists. Fazekas didn't have it all his own way. 4 turnovers. He went on a run of I think 8 straight misses from the field in that second quarter, but responded emphatically in the second half. Baba's 13 points, most impressive, with the majority of them coming after the break. He was 6 of 10 from the field, 7 rebounds as well, 4 of those on the offensive glass for him. Heijima's 12 points coming in 20 minutes and dealing well with the foul trouble that he had in the first half. It was a really interesting first half of World Cup qualifying basketball. Tremendous play from Japan down the stretch, though, to go and blow Qatar away. That perhaps the highlight of the night. Baba's big dunk in transition. A couple of Tanaka assists we're seeing here as well. Japan hit 7 3-pointers. Mohamed 4. Qatar had 10 points to lead the way for them, along with the 10 of Abdel Halim. Abdel Halim providing a tremendous injection of scoring at the end of the first quarter, start of the second, to have those 10 points and get Qatar ahead, having trailed by 11 in the first quarter. But Japan run away with it in the second half. A 54-point second half for Japan to win it by 38. Nick Fazekas finished 8 of 18 from the field for his 19 points, 10 rebounds, 3 assists and 3 steals as well from the big man. And Tanaka, a number of his 7 assists with no-look passes. That time, the highlight reel play for Udai Baba. And that got the fans on their feet, almost blowing the roof off this arena. The big block from Baba down the other end of the floor. Such a complete stat line from him. 13.7 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals and a block. And Furukawa, one of those who got close to double figures as well. So many contributors for Japan. And they really have built up steam at just the right time. 4 straight defeats to start this qualification campaign. They have now won 5 in a row. And they tie level on 5 wins with the Philippines, who are now underway against Kazakhstan. Japan will be rooting for Kazakhstan in that one in Manila. But it's out of their hands. They don't play the Philippines again for the rest of the qualification campaign. So Japan just have to keep winning. And they have to either hope that the Philippines slip up, or they have to hope that they can finish better than China or Jordan, perhaps, as the best 4th place team of the 2 groups. We can see they're 4th here at 5-4. The Philippines with that game in hand currently underway against Kazakhstan. The top 3 take an automatic place at the World Cup. The best 4th place team over the 2 groups makes it as well. It's been a pleasure having your company for this one. We'll see you next time.